Welcome back to another yoga practice. Thank you so much for choosing this video. Today on Move with Bree, we're going to be doing a yoga nidra practice. This is a really excellent practice that you can do if you're more of a vinyasa-based yogi or a power yoga practitioner. This is an excellent way that you can balance out your practice by having a restorative session that is going to be really good for calming and grounding and finding deep relaxation. So I know that you're going to enjoy this practice. It is one of my favorite styles of practicing yoga, and again is a great balance to the yang side. This is our yin. So you won't need anything for this practice if you don't have any props to work with, but I will say that it can be really nice to work with either a body pillow or a bolster, and it can also be really nice to have a blanket. And even if you have an eye pillow or a scarf that you can lie over your eyes, we're gonna be in a supported shavasana for this practice. So if you have those props or have anything lying around the house that might make you feel really cozy, grab it, and then let's begin. So we're going to start this practice by setting up our space, and if you have a prop that you're working with, such as a body pillow or a bolster, you're going to lie it down towards the back half of your mat so that you can drape your torso over it. You're going to bring that right up against the sacrum so you have some support for the low back. And if you're working with a blanket, go ahead and get that. If you have an eye pillow or a scarf that you're putting over the eyes, go ahead and get that near you. Your blanket is going to be good for spreading over the body, and you'll have a couple of options with the legs. So if you want to extend the legs out long across your mat, that's a really good option. And if you want to take a hip opener during this practice, you can also bring the knees open to a supine cobbler's pose. If you have pillows or a bolster that you're working with, go ahead and snuggle it right up against the low back. Gently push down on the bottom of that bolster or pillow so that you can drape your torso over it with some extension of the spine, letting the back of the head land near the back of your space. Now again, if you have blankets, go ahead and get yourself comfortable with the blankets, arms down by the sides. I'm going to recommend that you turn your palms open for this practice so that you have a natural external rotation across on your shoulders, and this expansion across the chest. Now, if you're like me and you're wearing glasses, I'm going to highly recommend that you take those glasses off. You won't need to see the screen for this because we won't be doing any movement. So you can release your glasses down to a side of the mat that will be safe if anybody's walking through this space. Have them nearby you. These first couple of moments of our practice are going to be to settle in. So once you get comfortable and situated in your space, go ahead and take a moment to lie in stillness and feel the connection of your body to whatever surfaces are supporting it. If you have a pet, they're bound to be interested in what you're doing, so they're gonna come up and lick your face. And they will be in and out of your space, I'm sure. So as you get settled into your space, start to feel the weight of your body resting heavy on the floor, on the props if you're using them. Now we're all going to focus on the heels and really feel the weight of your heels making contact with the ground. No need to push the heels down, but feel that the natural release of your own weight of the legs will feel heavy. And then start to feel the shins now and allow the backs of the calves to gently smush on the ground. As you relax your pelvis, the whole pelvic bowl, feel the back of your hips rest on the mat or on your carpet. Good. Soften the belly. Allow the belly to start to rise and fall with each inhale, exhale, getting into more of a diaphragmatic breath. Each time you breathe in, feel that expansion, not only of the belly, but the rib cage, the chest, maybe even the upper back will gently press into your pillow or the floor. Good. And each time you exhale, feel a softening and a surrendering of your own weight to the ground. Good. Feel your upper back making contact with the surface below. Feel a sense of the chest being relaxed, the shoulders being open. And if there's any tension that you're holding in your throat muscles, relax the throat, disengage the neck. I'll invite you at this time also to toggle your jaw side to side, get a nice release of the jaw muscles. Oftentimes when we have tension in the shoulders and the neck, we'll have it in the jaw as well. So find that sensation of relaxation in the jaw. See how that might also affect your cheeks and your ears. And lastly, relax the skin around your eyes. Close the eyelids down and soften the forehead and the scalp. Now the whole body is in relaxation, and we'll start to let that penetrate deeper. During this Yoga Nidra, I'm going to be guiding you around the body to relax different parts and have a keen focus on those parts of the body. I'm choosing right now what would be more visualization-wise, relaxing for you. You can choose either a little pinprick of light or a little droplet of water, maybe a calm, soothing, warm splash of water. And we're going to take whatever you've chosen on a little trip around the body. So now, taking that visualization, either your little prick of light or your little droplet of water, and imagine it right at the center of the forehead. Good. And then move that little droplet of water or that pinpoint of light to the tip of the nose. And now tip of the chin. Center of the throat. The divot between the collarbones now. Take that visual to the right shoulder. Right elbow crease. Right wrist. Right thumb. Right index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky finger. Center of the palm. Back to the wrist. Elbow crease. Right shoulder. Divot between the collarbones. Left shoulder. Left elbow. Left wrist. Left palm. Left thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Middle finger. And pinky finger. Back to the palm. Left wrist. Left elbow crease. Left shoulder. And now the divot between the collarbones. Take that warm splash of water or pinprick of light to the center of the chest. Down to the navel. Over to the right hip bone. Right pubic bone. Right kneecap. right ankle joint, right big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, sole of the right foot, right ankle, back of the right knee, right hip bone, right pubic bone, over to the left pubic bone, left hip bone, left kneecap, left ankle, left big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, sole of the left foot, back to the ankle, left knee, left hip bone, left pubic bone, both pubic bones up to the navel. Now imagine that little splash of water, that little pinprick of light right at the low back. Now the area of the belly button, but on the back side of the body, mid-back. Behind the sternum at the upper back. Bone at the back of the neck, the base of the neck. Back of the skull. Center of the forehead. And now the very top of the skull or crown of the head. Now beginning to bask in that light or that sensation of warm water floating on warm water. Imagine that penetrating the whole body, being filled with light or being filled with water, maybe floating on water. Feel the sense of relaxation wash through the entire body. Feeling the sense that you are held here in this moment. We'll take 3 deep breaths together. Take an inhale to fill up the bottom lobes of the lungs, letting the belly expand, the rib cage expand, the chest expand, nice work. And then a complete exhale to empty, nose or mouth, slow release of breath to empty, empty, empty. Good. 1 more, 2 more, like it. Big inhale, fill up belly, rib cage, and chest. And exhale all the way to empty, empty, empty. 1 more, like it. Big inhale, fill up the abdomen. Fill all 4 sides of the torso, chest and upper back. And exhale all the way to empty, empty, empty. Taking a moment here to rest in stillness, to rest in silence. Feel that the body is relaxed, the body is held. And begin to feel the space around you as well. The environment, the air, the temperature of the air around you, the sensation of perhaps the blanket on the skin or the mat on the skin. beginning to add in a mantra to your relaxation, you can silently repeat to yourself, I am surrounded by love. I am supported by love. I am held by love. I am surrounded by love. I am supported by love. I am held by love. In today's video, I encourage you to stay here as long as you feel compelled, and when it is time for you to come out, be very gentle in your process of awakening the body, reawakening the body. You'll wiggle the fingers and toes. You might roll into a fetal position when the time comes. You can pause here again for as long as you feel comfortable, and when you decide to get up, I encourage you to also spend just a little bit of time journaling. If you can grab paper and a pen and spend anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes journaling how this experience was for you. I also encourage you, if you're new, to subscribe to the channel as I bring you weekly meditations, workouts, and yoga videos. And if you liked this video, please give it the thumbs up so that it can make its way to more people who would also appreciate and really value this practice. If you liked it, you might also share it with a friend who would benefit from it so that it can make its way to more people who will cherish the ability to be able to do yoga, to be able to do meditation and workouts. I appreciate you again for showing up and sharing this time with me. Thank you so much for choosing to take this time out for you and to spend it with me. I look forward to seeing you again next Monday for meditation. Namaste. This is really distracting, bro. I'm done with that. Did you decide to do meditation too? Good boy. Thanks for doing meditation with me. Yeah, I liked having your company. We're done being calm, huh?